Hi there, students. Fungible, an adjective, and fungibility, the noun. Okay, if something is fungible, it is interchangeable. It can be substituted for something that is of equal value. It's the same, it's replaceable. Let's see, this word sounds really a bit weird, but if you've been watching the news, the phrase NFT has been used quite commonly recently. This is talking about a non fungible token. For example, Banksy, the British graffiti artist, well, now he's an artist in his without just graffiti. He had a picture called Morons, and he burnt the picture. He had the picture burnt, and then he sold an NFT, a non-fungible token, of this artwork. So it means the person who buys it owns the image. Yeah, look up Banksy and his picture Morons. It's quite an interesting thing. Okay, so fungibility. Let's see, the idea of something that's fungible is you can exchange it for something else that is exactly the same. So, for example, gold is fungible. Let's see, if you give me a kilo of gold, or you lend me a kilo of gold, I have to give you back a kilo of gold, but it doesn't matter which gold I use, because all gold is the same. Yeah. Okay. The individual atoms don't have names on them. Or, for example, money is fungible. I lend you £50. I give you a £50 note, and you could then pay me back with two 20s and a 10. The equivalent is exactly the same. So fungible or fungibility talks about things that are completely exchangeable. Okay, so fungible. I think very often as well this was used for fungible commodities. For example, they sell this rice by the kilo, but it doesn't come in containers. So it doesn't matter which kilo of rice it is. Yeah, it's complete. It's all the same. Obviously, it has to be of the same quality and the same type. But all of the rice of the same quality and the same type is fungible. It's completely interchangeable. It's exchangeable. So fungibility, transferability, interconvertibility, replaceability. Okay. I quite liked the idea of fungibility in quantum physics. The theory as it goes at the moment is that the basic building blocks or the basic quantum particles of the universe are joined together to make different things. But David Deutsch, an Oxford physicist, proposed that the fungibility of fundamental matter, yeah, because it doesn't matter which quarks you use, the quarks are all the same. But if you use these three, then you make an electron. If you use these three, then you make something else. And that's again the idea of fungibility. So fundamental matter is fungible. Okay, so fungibility, the property of goods, commodities, or something else, whereby individual units or quantities of it are mutually interchangeable because there is no difference. Okay, I think mostly this word fungible is used for finance, commerce, and law, talking about money. Yeah, or for example, these virtual currencies, for example, bitcoins. one Bitcoin is completely exchangeable for another. Yeah, there should be no difference between the two Bitcoins, and therefore virtual currencies are fungible as well. Yeah, they have the quality of fungibility. Okay, so it's quite a good concept. It's just talking about interchangeable, yeah? Something having the nature or quality that means you can exchange one for the other. Fungible assets and infungible assets. The NFT I was talking about at the beginning, it means you are the owner of this image. But as Banksy burnt the picture, the original picture doesn't exist, but the rights to the image do exist, and this is not fungible. You can't exchange it for another one that's exactly the same. Maybe prints are fungible. Well, it probably depends if they are numbered or not. Yeah, I think the prints by an artist that are not numbered, as long as the condition and quality is exactly the same, then they are completely fungible. They're interchangeable. You can swap one for the other. Okay, so this is the idea of fungibility. Now, wow, formality. I think I would give this word fungibility a 7 in formality, something like that. It sounds like a very business or legal word. I would qualify it as business English or legal English. Yeah, notice NFT, non-fungible token. This is a business concept. So could you use fungible in an informal conversation? No. People are going to say, what the hell is that? They're going to start looking it up on their telephones. They might understand what an NFT is, but not necessarily the fungible bit of an NFT. And then as to origin, okay, fungible comes from Latin, fungor. I think it was probably first used as a noun in the late 18th century. Fungor, I perform, I discharge a duty. Yeah, the word function is related to that as well. So, fungibility, functionability. And this legal term actually goes back to Roman law, res fungibilis. Okay, replaceable thing, something that can be replaced by something that's exactly the same. Okay, so yeah, you can replace it for something that's of equal value and of equal quality. So there you go, an interesting one. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. NFT, fungible and fungibility, a non-fungible token.